Yo, what is up? It's your boy Lance Vance, man. Coming at you with another video, man, about my game last year, The Nightmare. I mean, not my game, but a game I freaking love. Last year, The Nightmare. Running in the back is footage of my freaking live stream that I played for 12 hours almost every day, man. Follow me at twitch.tv/it's/Vance to catch up with me playing last year, The Nightmare, and I let followers jump in the game with me, my man. So you know what I'm saying? Come check that out, man. Come support your boy. But this video is gonna be about five new types of new survivors that they need to put into this freaking game, man. The 90s had a bunch of stereotypes, man. And I'm gonna break down the 5 I would like to see, and hopefully the devs will watch the video and be like, yo, man, Lance, that's a great idea. Let's put a character in there like that, bro. All right, man. So without further ado, let's start this bad boy out. Woo! I don't know what that woo was. All right, man. So number one on the list is a no-brainer to me, man. I believe that they should add a real-life bully into the game, man. Like somebody who says nerd, or one of the bullies that be like, yo, that just doesn't give him a break, yo. You know, we got the nerdy character like Nick. They should have some unique voice lines with Nick. A good example would be like, if you ever watch Power Rangers, Broken Skull, the kid from Home Alone, Butch from, I think his name was Butch from Back to the Future, Butch from Back to the Future. Somebody like that, one of those like leather clad wearing bullies that are just freaking huge in size, like whether really muscular or really overweight and really strong, but also that not very smart, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, bullies usually have like in the 90s had like failing grades, but you know what? That didn't stop them from jamming Nick into a locker. You feel me? So number one, they should definitely put a traditional bully into the game from the 90s, because I remember when I was watching like Roger, you know, Roger from Doug, man, one of the best bullies of all time, dude. Something like that. They need a bully in the game. All right, now number two, and now this one is not going to be a student, it's more of an adult, and I'm talking about the cool teacher, bro. They need to have one of those cool teachers in the game, like one of the teachers that all the students looked up to, or some of the students might find a little cringy, but know that he has the best, he or she has their best interest at heart, and maybe he could somehow have gotten mixed up into it, and trying to help save the kids from the school as it's going down. I don't know if they're open to maybe putting a good adult into the game. As you know, most teachers in the game are found dead, so it'd be pretty cool to have like a teacher character just to throw a little wrench into the mix. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? There's a lot of good teachers who have been in movies and 90s movies and stuff like that, where they always come into a classroom or a good school, or a school filled with a bunch of sex and a bunch of drugs or a bunch of issues, and they're like can really relate to the students. So I think a good teacher survivor will be freaking awesome and add a little bit of different and unexpected mix to the game. So Dev, listen to that. Teacher, come on, man. Maybe we could throw one teacher into the game that might be freaking awesome. All right, for number three, we want to go with the ditzy, beautiful, smart, and genuine pretty girl to add to the game. Now we have Sam, who's a nerdy girl, and we also have Amber, who's the perfect girl, but we do not have like the cute, genuine, and sweet pretty girl that we can add to the game. She might be like a cheerleader, or she might be just a normal, just very gorgeous lady who's just very nice to everyone. Even Nick, and Nick loves her, and maybe Chad loves her, maybe Troy loves her, maybe all the boys want her. But she's just not very intelligent, and she's just very super sweet. And maybe best friends with Amber, or maybe Amber hates her. One of the two. People seem to think that Amber's already like the dumb but mean stereotypical girl. Now Amber is mean, but she is not dumb. So I just want to have like a sweet, lovable, almost opposite to Amber, but also as popular and pretty as Amber. You know what I mean? And this one could be nice to Sam, whereas Amber is slightly mean to Sam. It would be a good mix-up to see. It's going to tie well into my next one. And for number 4, we need to have the girl next door. Now, I know people might want to say, oh man, Sam is already the girl next door. Now, I'm not talking about a nerd, you know what I mean? Which is true in some movies that the nerd is usually could be the girl next door. I'm talking about a pure girl next door, like one who is maybe grew up with Chad or something, but Chad always wants to date other pretty girls, and she's like, you know, she wants to be Chad's number one bae. You feel me? But Chad doesn't really see her, but she's like best friends with Chad. She's not top of her class like Amber, and she's not drop dead gorgeous like my last number 3 that I mentioned, the ditzy pretty girl. But she's average looking, and she's not very cool, but not a loser either. And just nice to people and just generally friendly with everyone else. But she's maybe just new to town and like maybe this is like her first year at the school and this BS happened. Maybe she's part of a family that moves around a lot. But we need like a girl next door that's pretty much like an all-around character who is not known as the prettiest, because beauty is subjective, but who is just average and just nice. And the girl next door, they're just like maybe moved in from town. The new kid is also something that often showed up in movies and sometimes was the main character of a movie. All right, guys, and last but not least, we need to have the comic relief guy. The guy who thinks he's really good looking, but really isn't good looking, you know what I mean? Who thinks he's really a master with all the chicks, but isn't really a master with all the chicks? The one who's like, yo, bro, I'm about to get laid, but is really a virgin. We need that kind of guy in the game. He could be freaking hilarious. He could be either, because believe it or not, Chad is not a bully, dude. It says it in his bio. He's not. He could be friends with Troy. He could be friends with Chad. It could go either way. But we need a guy who just like into the ladies, but the ladies are just repulsed by him because he's just too cringy and he tries too hard. So like I said, man, that would be a perfect addition and funny addition to the game. I can imagine the voice lines that Amber or Sam or any new female character to add to the game would say to him. If like maybe they're like alone or something like that, it could be freaking hilarious. Just think of the possibilities. But that's gonna wrap it up for the list, rounding out 1 through 5 with survivors. I think they should add to the game. If you have any more survivors that you think that I missed or you think would be a great addition to the game, I know I can't have covered them all in 5. Put a comment down below and we can freaking discuss it, man. Also, leave a like or subscribe. I plan on doing more videos on Last Year of the Nightmare, as I think it's a sleeper and I think it's a freaking great game. Also, I will be posting more scary Let's Plays in the future. You guys have a great day. It's been Lance Vance, and I'm out of here, bro.